We continue our conversations with superintendents around our state to check in and see what school is going to look like for their students. Joining us now is Shawn Parkhurts. He is the superintendent of schools in Windsor Locks. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
I know you've certainly had your work cut out over these last few weeks as you're getting closer and closer to the start of school. What day are the kids going to be returning in your district?
So our first day for students is the Tuesday following Labor Day, September 8th. So that was a change we made in our calendar based on the waiver of the required 180 student days.
And you are moving forward with a full in-person and full remote learning plan. Is that correct?
That is correct. And what I would say to that is we are moving forward with that based on feedback that we've received from our community, from our students, and from our district steering committee, which I can talk about a little bit later. But what I would say is that we are prepared to move forward with a full in-person and full remote, making sure that we have the health and safety of our students and staff paramount.
So does that mean that students will get to go back to the classroom 5 days a week with the full in-person?
Yes. So the way that it works is we have two options for our families. One is full remote, so they would be in class physically 5 days a week following their school schedule, or families based on their situation can choose full remote, which means that the student will receive live instruction remotely from wherever they are based on family needs. So yes, we do provide, and what that is predicated on, one of our goals and driving mission was that we wanted to provide equity for all of our students, regardless of where they were. And we learned that during our extended spring closure, we surveyed parents and families every 2 weeks to kind of get a pulse of how things were going. And we used that information to kind of guide our work in reopening.
Okay, and for those parents who do not feel comfortable yet sending their kids back into the classroom, will they be able to stick to virtual learning 5 days a week or a few days a week?
It's 5 days a week. What we are doing is we're working with our teachers union right now because we are providing live direct instruction and we're framing out what that will look like. So students, regardless of where they are, will be able to participate in the live direct instruction. What will look and feel different will be the work time that follows that, either guided practice or independent work that the students would be doing.
All right, we're a little short on time, but you did mention the polls this was issued as a return to work school survey and then a return to work school survey for teachers and parents. So the results of those surveys, is there a place that parents in Windsor Locks can go to, teachers can go to see where things are lying?
So on our website and on each school website, we have all of our reopening information, but the actual survey data, which is fluid because it is still, we had a 2-week window for surveys, and we are now contacting at the building level each of our families that have not had an opportunity to respond. So once that information is complete, we will have that also on our website. But I will tell you that we have a pretty good return rate in probably the high 70% in our first kind of push out. And I will tell you across the board, it does vary a little bit by school, but we're looking at anywhere between 68 to 76% of our families opting for coming back to school.
All right, so that's a little bit more than half. Thank you so much, Shawn Parkhurts, Superintendent of Schools in Windsor Locks, for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and I wish everybody a safe return, whatever that looks like in your own district.
Thank you, and good luck to you too.